Speaking of emergencies, can we declare one on poor old Edge? Good Lord. Now he's involved with this whole thing with the Boozer and company, but also, did you see the shirt he was wearing, Brian?
Yeah, and my opinion is if you can't be Edge, you can't be Edge. Don't try to be cute and get around it, especially when you're trying to rebrand yourself as something else.
But a lot of people are going to think, well, that fucking moron just doesn't know how to spell legend. Because there's no D in legend. And they're going to think, well, there's somebody that just he's illiterate. But anyway, he put over,
because that's what wrestling fans want to go out there and be known as.
Illiterate.
That illiterate wrestling fan. Oh, come on, leave those people alone. No, literally, look at his shirt. He's illiterate.
But he put over how tough he was. He broke his leg. He came back. He broke his neck. He came back. I'm thinking, as he's going through this list, I'm thinking, well, fuck, I'll fight this guy. I touch anything, it's going to fucking snap. But he said, what can you do to me, Moxley, that hasn't been done? You hurt Bryan Danielson. You hurt Darby Allin. But now what you can't come back from with me, you went after my buddy's FTR. So you ain't going to do anything to me. And then the Boozer's music plays, and here comes Dick and Claudio and Useless, and FTR jump them, and they have a 6-way fight. And Schaefer distracted Edge, and Pac showed back up and hit Edge with the briefcase, and the heels beat up the faces. And then Moxley put a choke on Edge and choked him out in the middle of the ring again. Edge only has 2 friends in his whole fucking company. Nobody else will come out and fight these fearsome people. We'll just let him kill Edge. And they go to put the plastic bag over his head, and boom, they play Hobbs music. And Hobbs walks out, and all 5 of the heels just stepped out with no contact, and that was it. So, in Moxley's demented mind, he's thinking that they're showing deference and respect to Hobbs when the 4 of them, plus the woman that has a weapon in her hand, get out of the ring. But in their universe of logic they've already created, these guys beat up everybody. And every time somebody runs in, they just beat them up some more. But suddenly this one guy, they're not even going to try. They want to build the anticipation. There is no anticipation. They gave Hobbs one fucking win out of nowhere, and nobody gives a shit whether Moxley sets himself on fire or not. And
Edge once again gets his ass kicked. How many times have we seen him just down and out? Comes out there, he looks so old. He looks so much older than he is. And then he does these promos, and then he gets his ass kicked. Moxley and his crew never sell, and they never stay down. And they're so desperate to get any heat on Wheeler Yuta that they always have him as like the first guy to get his ass kicked or jump in. But this stuff is not connecting. This stuff is not good. If you wanted to have FTR and Edge make the save, or FTR make the save and they do something, you should have done that. And then all the baby faces just look like weaklings again. They repeat the same thing over and over again with Moxley.
Well, but at the same time, what the fuck? Maybe Hobbs will get mad and break him in half for real next week. And then we can rejoice. But poor Edge, maybe that's why he changed his name. He was like, fuck it, can I just go by an assumed name if I'm going to be doing this shit?